Let me show you guys how I make a dulce de leche coffee using my coffee dripper. To my mug, I'm adding about a teaspoon of dulce de leche and a tablespoon of brown sugar, depending on how sweet you want it. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. Now, I'm just gonna put the filter to my coffee dripper, wet the filter a little bit before adding my coffee grinds. Then I add about 2 tablespoons of coffee and then pour boiling hot water all over my coffee grinds until my cup is full. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'm feeling a little lazy and making a whole pot of coffee is just not it. So that's when this coffee drip comes in handy. While my coffee finishes brewing, I'm going to foam up some sugar-free caramel creamer. And then I pour my foam all over my coffee. To top it off, you can add some more cinnamon on top of your foam and drizzle a little bit of caramel, but I didn't have any caramel. And since today I am going to be working from my office, aka the kitchen, I am going to make sure to keep my coffee warm at all times. That way every sip is hot AF and it burns my lips off. There you have it, guys. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for Joseph's first day of daycare. So today's his first day of daycare, and honestly, I didn't even know what to pack. He's such a picky eater, so I just started packing all of his favorite foods. He helped me pack some cuties. I'm also adding some blueberries and some pomegranate seeds because those are his fave, along with some Mexican rice because I know he's gonna eat that. For his main course, he's taking some Simulate Dino Nugs. I'm just gonna pop a couple of these into my air fryer at 400 degrees for about 5 to 6 minutes until they get nice and crispy. I swear these Dino Nugs are so freaking bomb, you can't even tell you're being simulated. Even my teenager eats them with no problem. We're also gonna add some ketchup for dipping and a foik for his rice. For his drink, he's gonna take a pomegranate lemonade. And for a quick snack, he's gonna take a blueberry yogurt. And that's it, guys. And I'm just gonna pack everything up and drop him off at daycare. Bye! Let me show you guys a little bit of Sunday's catering. This Sunday, I was catering for Natalie's parents, and she is Josiah's girlfriend. They always have a little something going on Sundays for the game, so they asked if this Sunday I can make something for them. So I picked Natalie up so she can help me and we can have a little bonding time. I didn't get to record much of the cooking because I was too busy chit-chatting away with her that I totally forgot. I load everything up in my hot box and then went to their house and started to set up the table. I made them a jalapeno popper cheeseburger egg rolls and some buffalo chicken ones. They also had a couple dipping sauces and toppings along with some shrimp stuffed with buffalo chicken and some loaded potatoes. These were sliders that I did burn a little bit. Like I said, I was too busy chit-chatting away with her. One of the trays had Philly cheesesteak sliders and the other one was barbecue pulled pork. They also got wings and then the loaded shrimp potatoes that I've been making everyone. I thought it was so cute that they also had grandma and uncle at the table. The uncle had recently passed away and Gus was telling me that he used to be the one who used to cook for them during the games. So this was really special for him. That day was also mine and my husband's 6th wedding anniversary, so as soon as I got home, he had roses for me and dinner reservations. I put my wedding ring back on since my finger was nice and healed. I put on my favorite lipstick and we left for some takoyaki. Takoyaki came with salad and a miso soup and also some pot stickers. One of our friends that worked there saw me and she surprised me with a big papa sushi roll. Not to mention that I had already ordered 2 sushi rolls, so at this point, I was just looking like I was starving and my husband was making me look bad because he was not helping me. I had the 3 sushi rolls, my takoyaki plate, and then there was my husband's skimpy looking little plate. But that's it, guys. That's how we spent our Sunday. Bye! Let me show you guys how I make my masapan atole. For those who don't know, masapan is a very popular Mexican candy. It's just made out of peanuts and sugar. So we're gonna need 8 masapanes, a can of sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk, a stick of cinnamon, and some cornstarch. I'm gonna begin by opening my masapanes. And in case you haven't noticed, this is an old video. I put all of my masapanes into the blender along with some milk, and then we blend it all together. To your pot, you're going to add a can of sweetened condensed milk and a can of evaporated milk. We're also gonna add a cinnamon stick and then the masapan that we blended. Add a gallon of milk to your pot. Give it a quick little mix and let that heat up. Meanwhile, we're gonna make our cornstarch slurry using 6 tablespoons of cornstarch and about half a cup of milk. You can either blend this so there won't be no lumps or just mix well and strain it just to make sure you don't have any of those nasty lumps. Once you pour this in your pot, you're gonna sit here and babysit it. You're gonna be mixing it around, that way nothing sticks to it and it doesn't boil over. As soon as it thickens up, you can add it to your favorite mug and crumble a little bit more masapan on top. And there you have it, guys. I hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them a hot Cheeto crispy chicken sandwich. I promise you guys, I am not high. This idea has been lingering in my brain for a while and I finally get to make it today. I'm gonna ground up some chicken breast and then season it up with the 2 seasonings I love the most. I'm also gonna add about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch just to work as a binder. I form my chicken patty and then coat it with some hot Cheeto crumbs. I throw it in my deep fryer until it gets nice and crispy. While it's draining, I'm gonna add a slice of cheddar cheese. I'm also gonna get rotisserie chicken, cream cheese, and nacho cheese, and I'm gonna stuff some jalapenos. These are pickled jalapenos. I remove the seeds, add some string cheese inside, and then the chicken filling that we just made. Then I coat the jalapeno in a little bit of flour, dip it into some egg, and then I coat them in Takis crumbs. Like I said, I promise you guys, I am not high. And instead of frying these, I just stuck them into my air fryer at 350 degrees for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna butter up my buns, make sure they're nice and crispy, spread mayo all over my buns, and I add some lettuce, pickles, red onion, and a little bit of tomato. Add my crispy hot Cheeto chicken patty. Then I drizzle lots of nacho cheese all over that patty. Add a couple of bacon strips or taki jalapeno, and then I top it off with my top bun. Wrap it up in some parchment paper, and then I split it in half just so you guys can take a look at the inside. I'm also gonna get their condiments ready for them. They're gonna take a side of nacho cheese and a side of ketchup. And thanks to one of my followers who actually sent me these little containers with lids. Along with their burger, they're gonna get a side of fries and their condiments. And let me tell you, even though it looks like it's a little bit of fries, this container is pretty big. They had the option between a soda or a simple agua de horchata, and they chose the agua de horchata. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna get everything ready for them, including their drinks, and then they come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Today I wanted to show you guys our favorite Thanksgiving stuffing. But as a true irresponsible son of a bitch that I am, I left to the post office and I burnt it. I still want to show you guys anyways because I'm telling you, we eat this every year and it's freaking bomb. You're gonna start with your basics. You're going to need onion, celery, carrots, and garlic. I'm gonna saute my veggies and a little bit of bacon grease, but you can also use oil or butter. Season it up with seasoning of choice. I'm going to use poultry seasoning, Garlic Lovers by Flavor God, and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. I'm also gonna use poultry blend herbs. A little bit of rosemary, sage, and thyme, about a tablespoon. Also gonna add some black olives. Don't be judging, guys, because this is the recipe that we've been having since we were kids and it's freaking bomb. Once your veggies are cooked, you're gonna separate them and then cook your ground beef. Some of my aunts don't even cook the ground beef. They just shove it inside of the bird and then they bake it. But this year, I'm going to fry my bird. Plus, I don't like stuffing my bird. Once your meat has browned, you're going to combine it with the veggies and then you're gonna add your breadcrumbs and your chicken stock. Then you mix everything together, put it in your baking dish, and then bake it at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. And at this point, I should have just taken it out, but like I said, I forgot and it got a little bit on the crispy side. But as you can tell by the little part missing, my son went and pinched it because the flavor's still there. Anyway, sorry my first Thanksgiving recipe was a fail. I hope you like this recipe. Bye! Packing lunch for my husband and his coworkers. So it's been a while since I made my husband and his coworkers lunch, and my husband has threatened that if he has to eat pizza one more time, he's quitting. And lately he's been craving nachos, and I don't know if he's pregnant, I'm pregnant, or he has a bitch pregnant. So I guess I'll just give in with his craving and surprise him with nachos asada at work. I'm gonna marinate my meat, and in the morning I just cut it up and fry it up in a little bit of oil. I went to my backyard to collect all of my avocados and made them a fresh guacamole. Using these tins that I got from the Dollar Tree, I'm gonna layer the bottom with some tortilla chips, drizzle some nacho cheese, then I add my carne asada. I'm also gonna add some Mexican blend cheese, some fontina cheese, and some mozzarella. Then I stick it into the air fryer so it can get nice and melted. I'm gonna add some fresh pico, then I drizzle it with some sour cream, add our fresh guacamole, some jalap slices so they can get heartburn at work, oh, and a chile toreado. Then I close them up, crimp them shut, put them in my hot box so they can stay nice and warm. I get all their condiments ready. In this case, it was just salsa. And as a sweet treat, I made them a tiramisu cake and they can figure out the slices situation at work. You know, I can't forget his note to let him know how much I love him. For their drink, they had the option between a soda or an agua fresca de guanabana. And there was no way in hell they were going to say no to the agua fresca, and I'm almost sure they did not regret it. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to make sure that my husband gets that note right on his hand so that nobody else gets it. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just going to get everything ready for them, including their drinks, load everything up in my truck, and then I drop it off during lunchtime.